Broadcasting live from Pinsville City or site, Monrovia. A very pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to the ELBC Newsline. 30 minutes of the most reliable news from Liberia, Africa, and the rest of the world. Today is Friday, April 26, 2024. My name is Emmanuel Colley, and these are the big stories we're following. President Joseph Boakai suspends Board of Commissioners of the Liberia Telecommunications Authority with immediate effect. House of Representatives commits additional $51 million to the draft national budget to support priority sectors.
Deliberations, we noted that the committee, in collaboration with revenue generating agencies, were able to amass additional 51.451 million.
Liberian ECOWAS diplomat rallies Nigerians to foster unity after a highly contested by-elections. And away from home soil, Human Rights Watch accuses Burkina Faso army of killing 223 villagers in revenge attack. We have the details of these very interesting developments, sports, the weather update, and our international stories all line up this afternoon. But first, Vavle Camara makes advances with the shape of the news bulletin.
President Joseph Boakai has suspended the Board of Commissioners of the Liberia Telecommunications Authority with immediate effect. The executive mansion said the officials are suspended for what he calls questionable financial transactions and other malpractices. They are Chairperson Edwina Zagba and Commissioners Israel Akinsaya, Sotawan Tatas, James Gbawi, and Osborne Diggs. A statement Friday said the LTA, as a critical institution responsible for regulating the telecommunications sector in the country, is expected to uphold high standards of integrity and accountability. President Joseph Boakai has since mandated the General Auditing Commission to conduct a comprehensive audit of the LTA and called on the suspended officials to cooperate with the investigation. Meanwhile, the Liberian leader has re-emphasized government's commitment to promoting transparency and accountability across all sectors. In a related development, the Liberian leader has appointed Abdullah Kamara, Angela Cassell-Butch, Clarence Masakwa, Ben Fofana, and Patrick Horner as acting chairperson and acting commissioners, respectively. The executive mansion said the appointment is pending the conclusion of the General Auditing Commission's audit. The president believes that these appointments will ensure continuity and stability in the affairs of the LTA until the final audit report is released. He hoped that his actions will serve as a deterrent to others who may be tempted to engage in activities that are inconsistent with their duties and obligations. At the same time, President Joseph Boakai has suspended Mr. Garrison Yelu, chairperson, and Madam Elizabeth Dorkin, commissioner of the Governance Commission, with immediate effect for activities inconsistent with the act creating the institution. President Boakai further established a committee to investigate the matter and present a report indicating that his commitment to transparency and accountability. President Boakai has asked the suspended officials to cooperate fully with the investigation team, as this is in line with his commitment to fairness, accountability, and justice. The president's action demonstrates his commitment to upholding the rule of law and ensuring that public officials adhere to the highest standards of ethical conduct, according to the executive mansion. The House Joint Committee on Ways, Means, Finance says it has uncovered additional $51 million during the recent budget hearing. Presenting its initial report, the committee's chair, Representative Dixon Sibo, said additional funding will be spread across priority areas. He said $5.5 million has been added to the budget of Health Ministry from its initial $75 million to $80.5 million, and additional $10 million to education.
The very envelope as presented came at 692 million. After deliberations, we noted that the committee, in collaboration with revenue generating agencies, were able to amass additional 51.451 million.
Representative Sibo said, though not captured in the budget, the committee allocated 3 million for beach and waterways project and additional 3 million for the rehabilitation of at-risk youth. The committee also added additional 4 million to the current budget of the Armed Forces of Liberia. The current budget now stands at over 743 million United States dollars. At the same time, the House of Representatives has passed a crucial vote amending Chapter 10 of the Liberia Revenue Code of 2009. Recently, the executive wrote the legislature seeking its approval to adopt the value-added tax VAT to replace existing goods and services tax regime. The amendment is in support of Liberia's commitment to regional fiscal integration program and improves its tax system. The committee report also added that the adoption of the revenue code will serve as a catalyst for improving tax compliance and maximizing revenue generation. Meanwhile, the communication is expected to be sent to the Senate for concurrence. A prominent son of Grand Jida County Chief Dr. William Towa has urged his kinsmen to rally around a common cause in the aftermath of the just ended representative by-election. Dr. Towa said he is aware that post-election issues normally create hard feelings and unnecessary division among citizens and rival camps. He made a call when he congratulated the eventual winner, Jeremiah Sokan, on his election, stressing the need for stakeholders to manage their differences for the good of the county. Dr. Towa, who is the Director of Administration and Finance at the ECOWAS Court of Justice in Abuja, said it was high time well-meaning Grangidians speak on issues that will unite the people. The Election Coordinating Committee has released its preliminary observation findings on the just ended senatorial and representative by-elections in Nimba and Grand Jida counties. According to the ECC, the by-elections were conducted in a peaceful manner with no incidents of violence at campaign rallies. ECC said NEC ensured a timely delivery of election materials to all polling places in areas affected by the by-elections. The Election Coordinating Committee urged the NEC to treat all electoral disputes equally, if any, and adjudicate them promptly and transparently. The ECC recommended to NEC timely public information of any challenge hindering the announcement of final results. It urged the political parties and independent candidates with grievances on the outcome of the election results to follow the due process of law and refrain from inciting their supporters to violence. And National Elections Commission will today announce winners of Tuesday's senatorial and representative by-elections in Nimba and Grand Jida counties. Thursday's provisional results released so far by the commission put Unity Party's candidate Yan Twayen ahead of other three candidates with 66,516 votes, amounting to 61.12%. Mr. Twayen is followed by People's Unification Party candidate Samuel Koga with 37,557 votes, constituting 34.51%.
The news bulletin with Vafle Kamara. He makes a return later on with the weather update and our international developments. You're listening to Newsline on ELBC Radio. Today is Friday, April 26, 2024. One of the big stories we're following: President Joseph Boakai suspends Board of Commissioners of the Liberia Telecommunications Authority with immediate effect. Let's begin Newsline this afternoon on Capitol Hill, as we're following legislative scrutiny. The 2024 draft national budget will finally be passed this Monday. During the budget deliberations, the Joint Committee on Ways, Means and Finance uncovered additional $51 million. We have a report.